Okay, here we go. We're gonna have a hard talk about garrisons. The garrison model has changed significantly. So we had the global market came out, it impacted us severely. We had Dragonflight come out, it impacted us severely. And we gotta go over that real quick because it's important to set your expectations on what your garrison is doing. And the old world daily one clicks are basically dead. So what that means is that you're going to want to adjust the way you see your garrison and the benefit from your garrison and how you interact with your garrison. So in the past, I was logging in every single day and I was doing my old world daily one clicks and I was doing the missions and I was profiting a boatload of money because sky golems were selling and the living steel was selling, and both of those have been effectively murdered by Blizzard. Dragonflight, everybody's flying dragons, nobody's flying sky golems. And the living steel, the global market killed the living steel. So the profit on those daily, old world daily one clicks for right now is gone. Sky golems will come back, I think, at some point after Dragonflight. So it's a good idea to shift your characters, their professions, out of these sky golems. Craft up the sky golems that you have on hand, use the jards that you have on hand, and try to sell them. Yeah, right now they're selling for 20,000 on my server. So if I put 20,000 in here, it gives me a profit of 320 gold per day. It's just not enough for me to have interest in them anymore. I would much rather do the Dragonflight professions that are netting 200 to thousands every day for the daily one clicks. So it is what it is. The old world one clicks right now, no good. Don't do them. So what does that mean? That means that means you really, the benefit, the profit that you're making out of your garrison is one, your cards of omens out of your inscription hut, and two, your mission table. That mission table is going to be profitable. So you do want to get that up. You want to get your followers up to max level so that you can profit the max out of your mission table. Your rare missions come up once a week. But really, we only need to log into this garrison once a week. You log in, you refresh your inscription hut cards of omens, you refresh your missions, and you capture your rare missions, and yeah. I plan on doing that once a week. So I did a down and dirty calculation on that where you can keep 94% of your profits and save 8% of your time by doing that, but it's way more. This calculation is dirty. I don't even trust it. I don't even know why I'm quoting it. Let's move on. The bottom line is that you can save a ton of time by just doing those once a week clears in your garrison, and at the same time do your garrison clear and then go into Dragonflight and do your one clicks in Dragonflight. I'm shifting most of my characters into alchemy tailoring for Dragonflight because they have multi-crafting. It's very profitable. Very profitable. Anywhere from 200 gold per day to like 2,000 gold per day, depending on your procs. So what does this mean, right? This means we spend less time in our garrison and more time in current content. For Blizzard, that's exactly what they wanted. What they've done here is very clever. They've removed a need for old world gold makers, and they've pushed that alt army into the current content. And additionally, they've made current content still very profitable for alt armies. I'm really impressed with what Blizzard has done with this expansion. I just can't say enough good things about it. If they're thinking the same way that I'm finding, I'm really impressed with their forethought and their pathing that out correctly. So, yeah, bottom line, what I'm doing, each one of these characters is still making me 700 gold per day just from the garrison. but I'm going to reduce my amount of time in the garrison to once a week and also do the one clicks once a week for these characters. So, and I mean one clicks as in the Dragonflight one clicks. So this is far more if I calculated this out for Dragonflight, which I do plan on doing. I don't know if you see it, but I got tabs down here for some of the other stuff that's going on. You know, coming soon, TM. But yeah, that's the bottom line of the impact to the garrisons. Those old world one clicks just no good anymore. No good. And it's sad, but what that means is that we make less gold and we save more time. So for the min-maxers and the minimalists like myself, that I like to spend the least amount of time for the max amount of returns. It's very, very good. We're in a better spot now than ever. But for like the newer gold makers, your garrison potentials are a little bit lower today than they were last year. What that additionally means is that you don't want to park your characters at 35 and let them just passively level up. You want to take your characters up to 58 and get the Dragonflight professions and start getting the knowledge. You need the knowledge. Make sure you're doing the weekly quest for the knowledge so that you can maximize your one clicks. You can get extra multi-procs, you can get extra inspiration, you can get extra resourcefulness. All these things help your profitability so that one click puts more gold in your pocket. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. The fact that Blizzard was able to say, we're going to take these things from you, but we're also going to give you these things is very clever. And I think it's signs of what's to come as well. I feel the same way about Trading Post. I think they're going to do the same thing there. They're going to give us something, and then they're going to also take something from us. But make it like this, for example, feels good. They're taking from us here, right? They're taking gold gain from us, but they're giving us a different style that's more beneficial. That's important. That's really important. So I'm shocked Blizzard was able to do this. I've never seen them be able to implement that kind of system. This system is a Blizzard first, and kudos. Freaking does. So, yeah, spend less time in your garrisons, level your characters up, spend more time leveling your characters up to 58, and get those Dragonflight professions going. Pick up tailoring, pick up alchemy, pick up, just pick up any of the crafting ones and craft a bunch of items that have high inspiration. You get high inspiration, then you start inspiring your procs, and your procs will sell for more. It's very good. It's very profitable. And that's about all we need to say about this. Spend less time in your garrison, spend more time getting up to 58, getting into your professions for Dragonflight, getting your one clicks going. And yeah, don't worry about the gold. The gold is still there. Don't get me wrong, I'm still making 1 million gold profit out of my garrisons alone. It's good. That's 4 tokens a month that I just bank. So yeah, don't be afraid of it. Garrisons are your friend. They remain to be your friend. And now they're even more friendly to your time. They respect your time a little better. And that's a good thing. So, hey, try not to sweat it. Save a little bit of time. Make more gold in another avenue. Let's do this thing. I'm going to go back to playing some games. I'm having a good time with Dragonflight. This was a big one. Temper your expectations out of your garrison, please. The name of that game has changed, and it's pretty cool. It's a good change. Let's talk about it more. Yeah, jump into Discord. We can talk about it more. Or not. It's up to you guys. So, I'm going back to some games. Let's go.